Hello, I am Archivist Aaron, and welcome to my study. And today, we are back once more to Silksong. Now, last time, we managed to beat the final boss with no healing and no nothing for the second ending. And now, we are officially done with all of the endings that we can do without going into Act 3. Now, we're here in Bilewater because, from what I remember Unknown Man saying, is that this thing is apparently connected to Bilewater, and this is one of the last things we need to get into Act 3, apparently. So, we're getting there. Yeah, apparently we never went this way. For some reason. I mean, I guess I was so excited to get to the bench and the stagway that I just didn't. Is this a whole new zone? This looks very different. But alright. I mean, the mist. It kind of looks like the... Ugh. Right, I can just hit those, can't I? It kind of looks like Sinner's Road, but, you know, I was going to say covered in mist. But I guess the... Now we don't have a map. Of course, of course. I wonder... Because this isn't... Hi. Who are you? Okay, you don't like me, I get. Ow. Can I even hurt you? Yes. Alright, there's ghosts. And I don't know what their moveset is. They just kind of jump right at you. Good. I'm not a fan of this place so far. You know, with the ghosts and everything. Okay, don't fall in the mist or we'll probably die. I know, man. This area is a puzzle, like a legitimate puzzle, or just it is puzzling? Oh. Okay, those fall. Good to know. Well, as always, we're pretty much just gonna wander around until we either get the lay of the land, or find a bench, or the map. Essentially. It's kind of all you can do until you get the map. Hi. Okay, so you can... Okay, so you kind of hit in a diagonal type pattern. Good to know. That's why I kept getting hit by them before, is because I was just kind of standing in front of them. You just gotta be evasive. This does not have a map. Oh! Well then, that is a problem. As somebody who is very directionally uninclined, that is going to be very difficult for me. What do I exactly need to do here? Oh yeah, but I can look at this. Oh. That ain't right. Right? No, we've gotten much further than that. Does the compass not even work over here, or did I just loop around back towards the start on accident? I could have sworn we've gone much further up. People these days. No, yeah, we haven't moved. We haven't moved at all. The compass doesn't work in here. That is terrifying. This is 100% puzzle and 0% map. Wait a minute. The rooms are looping? Oh no. Oh no. Oh, and this thing can just go out of bounds anytime it wants. That's... Oh, okay. Those reset, evidently. I thought I was safe because I was in a room I've been in before. Or at least it looks like I've been in before. Maybe they're not actually looping. Maybe it just is a, you know, a grouping of a bunch of different, very similar looking rooms that are made to look like I've already been here. When in reality, I've never been here and we're actually making progress. Oh, you can break the cages down, apparently. That's no good. And those things are kind of tough to fight. Okay. Now don't be giving me any hints just yet. Here I need to... I'm probably gonna end up asking for hints, inevitably. Oh great. Oh good. Oh amazing. Yeah, so they have like a certain angle they can attack at, but they can't really attack any shallower or wider. So I assume, okay, my first assumption is that the little white jellies have something to do with where I'm supposed to go. Because if not, why are they here? Okay, yeah, these things, if you don't have a ton of space to like dodge them, they are tough to... Ow, okay, apparently there's more down here. The issue with my theory is that the jellies haven't really seemed to be congregated around one spot yet. Oh, that's a problem. Okay, we're just... Oh. We're out here now. Okay, so if you fall down, that's a problem. So what I'm gonna do... I'm gonna go back to the bench because we're low health. But... Man, we're gonna get it. We're gonna... Wait. There's gotta be an answer. Never mind, we are goopified. The little carriage in the middle, little wagon right here in the middle really throws off the parkour groove for that area. Okay, so the entrance to the mist is here. The jellies go in before us. No, there's nothing down there. Okay. Yeah, and this just sends us back to the front. Bear trap. Alright, jellies. Jellies. No jellies. But where would they be if not there? Apparently I only have 50% of the answer, so obviously I'm missing something. I mean, they're kind of pointing this direction, unless they're pointing for me to go up from there. No, there's no more up here either. Okay, well they're closest to this exit, so we're just gonna go this way and see if anything's different. I don't think it will be, but we're just gonna follow the jellies and hope for the best. A lever, that's new. I don't think we've seen one of those before. Let me up. I don't think I can make that, just barely. Okay, well that's just a way up. The last jellies we saw were here. More jellies. Those things are very pogo susceptible, which it makes me like them. I'm a bit of a pogo connoisseur, you know? Oh, come on. There's nothing below there. You just stop me midair and then drop me into the void. Man, she takes so long to get up from this. It's not like waking up at a bench and you just need to like press a few buttons. Okay, this... Was this the first room we came to last time? Or is this different? Because I seem to remember this being the second room we came to, but this might have been the first. Once again, my memory for these things is not amazing. Where did we go? Not that way. Did we go this way? Is this slightly different? This definitely looks different. You know, this is going to be horrible for me specifically, because I am so bad at directions. And given that there are no directions here, it's just going to be the worst for me. You're just going to see me, like, second-guessing every single thing. Just like, wait, have we been here before? No, we haven't. And it's like a room I was in 2 seconds ago. It's like, no, this is different. There wasn't a lever here, and it was like always a lever there. That's pretty much what this is gonna be like. So if I just keep going left, what happens? I'm just glad that those things die relatively good. Ooh, spikes. I don't think we've seen spikes before. Or at least, I mean, I think the spikes were there. I just never really paid attention to them before. Unless, maybe if I just run around like crazy, nothing will happen. But what if I have to interact with the jellies? Show me the way. It went up. Like up here. Okay. Hi. Why did you go up that high? I wasn't even up from you. Alright. Show me the way, jellies. Pop right. Unless they're just leaving, but I don't think so. I think they're leading me somewhere. Grab that silk real quick. Oh, okay. Didn't even see that one. Ow. What? Those count as like full-on spikes? Alright. Jellies, lead the way. Up and left. I mean, it seems like they just keep flying up and away from me. I don't know if they're actually leading me somewhere specific. No, those are going very much left. Still kinda up, but not as much as the other ones. Thus, this is the way. Alright. Uh-huh. Have we moved at all? Uh-huh. We're even closer to the start than we were before. That's a bit of a problem, isn't it? Oh, come on. Okay. Try this again. Top left. Get that silk for us. Oh, I hate that they can just go through stuff. I mean, they're ghosts, so, you know, it's kind of how they be. Ow, okay. I was so busy fighting the thing, I didn't even hear the click of the trap. Are you new? Are you always here and I just didn't notice you before? Okay. Jellies, lead the way. Okay, yeah, they're definitely leading me somewhere. Ow. This is new. Oh, this is new and I don't like it. Why these? And it's inevitable. I don't think we have enough movement abilities to get across that without getting gooped. Exhaust organ. Oh. Delightful. Can I have more silk, please? Anyone? Silk? Oh, bench. Even better. I just found that completely by accident because I was trying to look for more enemies for silk. But I'll take it. So apparently I figured it out. Unless this too is a trick. I don't know. Seems pretty legit though. Okay, can't go that way yet. Have to go this way. You know, when in doubt, play music for people. That's all we gotta know. Okay, this one doesn't seem to have anything playing in it. Another Silk Eater. Never used them, but probably should have at times. We're just here for the flea. We don't need to be causing any more trouble than is necessary. Okay, yeah. Do you think there's a map for the exhaust organ? Maybe. Did I come from there? I think I did. They're giving me a lot of silk. I don't even need the silk. Is there a door here? There is. That wall looked very weird. Huh. I don't know why I keep looking at the map. That's not gonna help me. Oh, flea. Exactly what we needed. How did you get through the mist? Where does this lead us? Was this back into the mist? No, thank you. Interesting. Okay. So that's the first door we went into. I need to start, like, acclimating my brain back to that places actually have consistent layouts now. Because when you're in the mist, you kind of don't really think of anything as having a consistent layout. Okay, so that was the secret down that way. Ugh. Is there nothing in here? Okay, I think this one's fine. going up or down? Looks like up. Because yeah, down has nothing. More silk. I mean, it's good. I appreciate them giving plenty of silk. Hi. Oh, who is this Phantom of the Opera looking person? Like what? Oh, Phantom of the Silksong. Okay. Are you using some of my moves? Why do you look like a Hornet wannabe? You're like a Hornet cosplayer right now. I understand. I'm pretty awesome, but I mean, some of those moves are certainly derivative of Hornet's moveset from the first game. Not her moveset in this one. That's new. I can't do that. Bit of a drama queen, huh? Ow. Okay, now he's taking a page out of a Soul Tyrant's book. Bro's just plagiarizing all the bosses. It is a pretty enjoyable fight so far. E to parry? You can do that? I've never been able to parry before. Very dramatic. Alright. Yeah, that was a good boss fight. A little short, but, you know, I liked it. It was an enjoyable fight. Cross stitch. Oh, bind silk around the needle to deflect enemy attacks and instantly strike back. Now I can parry. That makes sense. Huh. Well then. Maybe that would have been useful in earlier parts of the game. But I don't know if I could actually have gotten here any earlier. Also, why does it still show me as I'm like right on top of the bench? It's almost like this place also has no map and isn't actually a place. I guess it might be a sub-zone of the Mist, and thus since the Mist is kind of an area that doesn't have any actual area to it, then it's just approximating my location to the Mistular area. I wonder what the parry timing is on this thing. Why do you not? There you go. I can't resist a good pogo, you know? They give me all these spikes. Apparently spikes don't really do anything. But they give me all these spikes. I can't say no to that. Is this taking me into a portion of the... Oh. This is going towards the Stagway. Memory locket. Nice. Okay. Okay. Well, shortcut. Back to somewhere we know. Then it goes in as part of the Underworks. Ah. Wow. That is quite the elaborate area there. Let's go back in. Oh. Very hard to tell where the bottom of the pit is. There we go. So what was up? Nothing? Really? Alright. Nothing is up, apparently. That's a bit bizarre to me. You know, I have certainly noticed that I think all of our favorite boss fights so far have been... Oh, and all the steam is gone now. Okay. But all of our favorite boss fights so far have been boss fights that don't have much double damage in them. Ow. So, you know, quite the coincidence that is. Alright, it says this way leads to Sinner's Road. Let's test that theory, because I went this way for a second and was like, oh, I think that just goes back to the mist. But I don't think it actually does. Ugh, I can't pogo off of those, evidently. What's all this then? Oh. Have we been here before? That looks like the entrance to the mist. But not in a mistular area. Yeah, didn't really miss these guys. Where does this let us out at then? Into a pit of maggots that goes nowhere. I think I remember this area. Maybe. Yeah. Okay, that's all the way over to the left there. Interesting, interesting. I wonder if you're able to unlock that shortcut from the other side, or if you had to have reached it that way. Alright, bench is down here. Now, we went through all that to get the flea that was in there, and we did that. Now we just need this flea, somehow, and then to do Bilehaven. And I think we're good after that point. I think that's pretty much all that's left to do before Act 3, as far as I know. I've never been to Act 3, so I'm not sure exactly what the requirements would be. But, you know, I'm sure we'll figure it out as we go. So let's... If we go left through the exhaust organ, we might have to go back through the mist to get back there. Oh, but we can just fall into the mist, right? That'll take us back. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Why was that right there? I mean, we don't really need to be fighting anything. We're just running places, but still. Oh, the ceiling kind of screwed our timing up. Okay, it doesn't let us go that way, evidently. Okay. Let's go in and sit at the bench just so we get our health back. Yeah, but there's no way through that without getting the leeches, evidently. Oh yeah, but it does lead us right out back this way. Completely bypassing the mist in this direction. That's good. Now, most likely, this flea would be connected to the roof here, or possibly the wall here. I can't imagine you having to go down through the water, because you've never really been able to dive into the water before. So, we just need to go up and right a lot. Who doesn't love bile water? Everyone, I'm sure. This way, yes. Okay, now up a lot. Can we pogo those? No. Alright, I remember this place. A decent place to farm up some silk if you need it. So we need to go here, up here, possibly up here, beat this guy and do this flea to have, like, explored everywhere in here. Okay. Yeah, this is where these guys get introduced. Oh, every time, I swear. I almost get hit by the boulder like every time I go through here. And I've gone through here a lot. So that's saying something. And what it's saying is probably I have a hard time learning from mistakes. Alright. Okay, it looks like we can go over there. Yes. Alright. That's why I never went this way before, is because it's kind of shaded. Alright. Some free silk guys. Oh, they actually hurt. Ooh. Ow. Is there anything over here, or is this just... It's just a red herring in every way. Alright. Can you get back down here? Thank you. Needed your silk. Alright, yeah, we haven't been to anywhere around here. What are you? Okay, but we can hit you guys for silk. I don't know if you ever, like, stop coming out. Or if you're just kind of a eternal nuisance. Seem to be infinite. At least they give some silk. They seem to be getting more and more rowdy the longer we're here. So let's just keep moving, I guess. Alright. So far, not the worst thing in bile water. Of course, that's not saying much, you know? Oh, come on. Okay. Now they're quickly becoming one of the worst things in BioWater just because they're teaming up with some other stuff. I need to be able to hit them a few times so I can get Silk. Oh, come on. Okay, so hitting them doesn't mean that they can't hit you. And of course, BioWater makes it so you can't heal, so you're just kind of stuck dying. And of course, we are miles upon miles upon miles upon miles away from where we were. Because that's also how BioWater works. They give you like 25 square miles of parkour with 0 checkpoints or benches or anything. And around every single corner is stuff that deletes any possibility of you healing ever again. Come on. It's like, I know you can go across that. These enemies. Hey, at least the free silk guys are here. These guys, you can just pogo for free silk all day. It's very nice of them. They're the most silk positive thing in this entire zone, I'm pretty sure. Boulder. Actually remembered it that time. Okay, now where do we need to be going? It's to the right, yeah. Now where do we go? Did I have this issue last time I was here? Where did I go? Oh, we need to go up. Okay. There is an up. Apparently I just never went down last time because I didn't recognize that place at all and I was very confused as to how I got lost. Oh, come on. Why'd you just like knock me straight into there? And now I don't have enough for... And they can hit me again. And I still don't have enough. Why don't I have enough? There we go. Oh, come on. I didn't even see you were there. Okay. That's fair. What? Oh, and a mask fragment. That was not worth it. I thought this was actually going somewhere of some importance. Maybe a shortcut, maybe a bench. Something that would actually aid us in some way, shape, or form. But no. It was just a mask shard, which doesn't even help me. I mean, I only need one more mask shard until You know what? Back to bench. We're not gonna be able to get out of there. So back to bench. Because, yeah, I'm not dealing with my silk being stuck 20 minutes away somewhere in Bilewater again. Like, the money isn't even an issue at this point, because we've pretty much bought out anything we would want to buy. It's just that, you know, you get such reduced silk usage forever if your silk gets stuck somewhere that you don't want to have to go and retrieve. So we're not dealing with that BS. Okay, now we've explored that area. Now we need to go up and left. Just kind of keep going up. Okay. Okay, I think we can just go... No, we're not going right this time. We're staying left, so that means we need to go up here. Oh yeah, the death corridor. Really? Okay. Yeah, then we go up here. How do we do this again? Like that. Okay. Oh. And this was free silk room here. We don't really need much silk right now, but... Okay. Oh, wrong button. Meant to heal. Okay. Doing well. Doing fine. Is there no... The wall looks very suspiciously, you know, put together compared to everything else. My brain was like, it must be a secret. Bench? Bench, you say? There's another bench? Not really. Ow. It is a death pit. Okay. Well, it's a new area for sure. Oh, The wall I thought was suspicious. It was suspicious in the end. Who would have known? Except for me, I guess. I guess I would have known. Because I did known. Alright, so that bench was not very stable, evidently. I probably should have guessed by how dilapidated the back portion of the bell, you know, bench was. Alright, well, that bench is dead. It's unfortunate. Is there no way up this further? Is that it? Ow. Is that all that we were up here for? I guess. Oh yeah, because that drops down from the next area, so that's all that's here. So where is... Here we go. Yes, we go right here, and then just kind of follow this way. What the heck was that? Why did you both let me have that and also not let me have that? Okay, there we go. So, pretty soon here... I remember your tricks. And of course, out of all the places that the flea could be, had to be here. I just see here. Oh, we missed him by a long shot. I mean, I guess it doesn't really say exactly where the entrance to where the flea is, but I'm gonna start by trying to go like right below it, which I think is here. Yeah. Okay. Well, there's nothing there, so let's go to the secondary location. Oh, come on. Way silk negative there. Alright. If I remember correctly, there's the free silk area right over here. Back to this again. Our favorite pastime. Come on. Why do these things even have a hitbox? They don't look that threatening. Okay. Next, I want to check this wall here as our next place to look, because that looks like it could easily have some kind of secret way in through there. Worst case scenario, there might be a way down from here or over here, or maybe over here, or perhaps this loops around to a secret way down this way and we need to beat this first. We'll see. I'm not certain on that one, but we have a few places to check for secrets. Okay. Getting close. Hmm. I'm not seeing any secret passageway there, so this is kind of a bust. And then I guess we just first actually let's go down this way. Because if it wasn't there, whoa. Ow. Then we would have a long run back if we are trying to do the boss, which seems to be the next obvious place that it would be, is after the boss kind of thing. So let's go to the bench. Wow, really? Hits you on the way down as well. Okay. Alright, we're almost back to everyone's favorite boss. And I've completely forgotten how this boss works. Oh, there's both of you. That's unexpected. Not enough silk still. What? Why did my attack just go straight through that guy? I'm waiting. Enemies certainly take their time, don't they? Oh, come on. Where are you even? Just hiding somewhere? Like, come out and fight already. What? Still can't heal. We just sit here and wait for our silk to rot. Yeah, we don't have nearly enough silk for this. Really? You don't even let me get a single pogo in before you just start doing BS? Yeah, we need to switch our stuff around a bit. Such as we need... What is the one that we got? We need this one. We don't really have space for this one. But I guess we do have downtime quite a bit, so we don't need the speed healing. But this basically saves us an entire heal, probably numerous times throughout the fight. So let's see. That doesn't help. None of this really helps. I mean, this could help, but that's not really something we use around here. And then tools. I mean, this helps against the big guy, because when he sucks in, you can stop it early by blowing him up, and it probably does good damage. I don't know. This would probably help. I mean, free health, always useful. But I don't know, most of these I would just end up using up all the charges of and then still dying. I guess this one is kind of the only one that helps us. At least it helps us in any meaningful way. Alright, we just bought ourselves a bit more farming time that we'll have to do, so that's great. Oh, and it's... Wait, we didn't even get the farming because the trinket took the brunt of all that. That's actually much worse. I would have preferred farming time over that. Come on. Come on. Why are you doing this? Oh, and you didn't do the down attack. Okay. Well, sucks to be me, I guess. There we go. Okay. You can get through that with minimal harpoon if you're really lucky and get the right, like, everything. Come on. More healing. I'll have to recuperate in the fight. Alright, see you around, unknown man. I do hope that I have good luck on this, because I will need it. Come on. Oh, and that still hits you? Okay. Sure. Okay, now for this guy. Okay, sure. Getting any kind of attacks on this guy is real tough. Especially because he... Oh. I wonder how many hits that trinket can take. Okay. Sure. Huh? How did that have that much range? Okay, now he's doing Vengeful Spirit. Still not enough to heal. There we go. That must do a lot of damage, right? It must. Okay, that was a bit of friendly fire right there. Okay. Okay. Why does that just go straight on top of me? And he just floats up to the ceiling and I can't do anything about it. How are you supposed to get him if you can't pogo on top of him? And you just can't really do much of anything to him. He just kind of does his own thing and you need to try to work around that the entire fight. Because you can't be, like, freely moving around inside the boss room. Only he can. Because he doesn't get maggoted. Of course, with this trinket that we have, it makes it a lot less stressful because we don't have to worry about the muck maggots anymore. At least, not for the first, like, 10, 20 times we fall into the stuff. Oh no, why did you not do the thing that I wanted you to do, like, at all? Alright, well, we wasted a use on the muck maggot trinket, but... Why do you not pogo? It's like the attack gets overridden by the float command for some reason. Okay. Okay, sure. Sure. Free damage, who cares? We're just gonna have to heal before the boss fight anyway, so... Okay, chained them all together. Not always the best option, because then I don't get as much silk, but it worked. That guy's just bouncing around for all eternity over there. There he goes. Now this goes twice. Okay. I wonder if attacking from below is what we're supposed to be doing. Because there are these platforms down here. He kind of moves away from us. Like if we're below him, he moves away. If we're above him, he moves toward. Really? You interrupt my double heal? Just kind of by existing? That's no good. Can't even get a heal going. Okay, that was not the right thing. I thought he was going to do the suck attack, but he didn't. Really? You didn't even suck it in? Okay. We really need just healing. But of course, even when you knock him down, you don't get time to heal. Or Silk to heal. Okay, that's unfair. That was just like right on top of me. And once again, right on top of me. How much health does this guy even have? I mean, this guy alone might stop us from actually getting into Act 3. Because I don't know if we're actually going to be able to beat him. I was hoping we didn't have to keep, you know, wasting stacks on our trinket, but... Because that isn't able to be gotten back just by farming enemies. I wish I could have the trinket unequipped until we got, like, to the boss fight. Because until that point, it's not that bad to get the maggots on you. Alright. Okay, I've been able to do that before. I've been able to do all of that before, but apparently not this time. What? Why do you not pogo when you're doing the float? It's like the float and the pogo both use the same input slot, and it doesn't let you do both at the same time for some reason. I don't know why that is. It's like consistently becoming an issue with this area. Oh, of course. 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 Get you what you frickin' deserve. Oh, what? You're both here? Really? Just hit something, please. Oh, great. Our double heal ended up hurting us more than healing us. Because you can't cancel it when he starts coming up out of the ground. Still no healing. Why are you just up at ceiling level? Alright, back to this guy. And he does nothing. Okay. I seriously don't know if that just, like, stops his attack early, or if that actually hurts him at all. Because, I mean, we've never actually beaten him, so there's no way to tell how much health he's at. And I don't even think he has a second phase, unless... It kind of seems like he only does the Vengeful Spirit at second phase, but it's hard to tell. Oh, come on. I threw that thing at him. I shouldn't have still been getting sucked away. It's a very finicky hitbox, apparently. Yeah, this seems to be a second phase of some sort. So that's one of his least concerning abilities out of all the ones that he throws at us. Alright, we got no silk from that. Good. Oh, come on. Interesting. Wait. Is the suck good for us? Maybe. Can you please get onto the platform? Come on, Hornet. Because we can actually get silk if he does the suck. Oh, come on. Stop just spamming that ability right where I can't dodge it. What are you doing? Just go away. Spawn some enemies, please. While you're just sitting there for 10 hours. Okay. What are we supposed to do about that? What do we do with this boss? I just hate how freaking obnoxious he is at everything. Like, each one of his abilities is just... You can't pogo it, you can't do anything. You just are constantly dealing with the maggots and the stupid projectiles and the enemies that he pops up that just don't even want to fight you. They just want to jump in to get one hit off and then run away like wimps. And now they get to have all their free hits in on this. There's the free hit. Come on, why are you not dead? this will take its time to do it. And then this, where hopefully we get a chain reaction, but usually we don't. Though I guess we could have used the silk for most of that. He's doing his little dance over there for 10 hours. What? I didn't even get him in the end? What? How does he just dodge all of that? Like, jeez. Alright, now this guy. What do we do about you? I have no idea. Okay, come on. Even with long nail, we're just not able to hit this guy. He just keeps moving away too quickly. Nope. Okay, so being below him during the whole suck portion seems to be a valid way to go about it. Honestly, most of his attacks don't hit you if you're below him or above him. But yeah, being above him is quite an issue, given that he just kind of sandwiches you between the ceiling and him. So wonder if it does less damage if you hit him with the bomb rather than having him swallow the bomb. Well, we're out of bombs anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter at this point. Yeah, but you don't want to be on those platforms for when that thing goes through, or when he does his dive. Really? He's just right here? How is that fair? You can't just spawn right on top of me. Okay, bye. Just spawns in a guy and then spawns in a thing to kill said guy. Seems a little cruel, but you know. Come on. What? He's actually dead? Okay. I was kind of at the point that I'd accepted that I was already just going to die to him, so. Kind of just unexpected more than anything. I'm more confused than happy that we beat him, but it is what it is, I guess. Seeker's Soul. Oh. Okay. That's disturbing. Are we in Act 3 yet? Well, I guess it pops up a thing on the screen when you enter Act 3, huh? So let's see here. What is this? It's nothing, apparently. It's just an item? I thought that would be like a charm or something. Cracked shell containing soul drawn from a long-deceased bug. Ah. Interesting. Well, it's not an item I can use, so... I don't know what we do with that information there. Oh, shortcut. Alright, we still need to find that flea. This is just a death trap. Okay. Okay, that's not a good place for that. What? How do we get over to the right area? Because that's where the flea is. Because, yeah, we've been to all the obvious areas that a secret passage could be to the flea. It could be in the boss room, now that I think about it. Okay, I'm trying to find secret entrances here. If you could just F off for like 2 seconds. Oh, they can just get rid of those platforms for me, I guess. So where would it be? I guess I need to check the boss room again. I feel like it must be in there. It's the only other room, like, adjacent to that area. Unless we go up further? Was there anything up further from here? Kinda. Oh. Just money that I don't need, that I didn't get before? Alright, nothing up there, looks like. What about this area? Never really explored this area much. I just kind of was going through here to get to the boss. This charm is very helpful, though. I mean, it makes it so that falling in the water here is more trivial rather than just an immediate death sentence like it normally is. Alright, well, we have a bench here. Let me test. No, nothing there. Can't go under this bench. Go under here, but that doesn't lead you anywhere. Unless you need to attack this. No. But under this way? No. So neither of those ways goes anywhere. What about this way? We tried under there. Try under here. What about under here? Nothing. That was nothing, I don't think. All that is just liquid. So then where do you go to get to that flea? There's no secret entrance anywhere that I can see. Because there has to be something somewhere. I don't think it would be further up, right? I don't know. I'm just kind of at a loss as to where that could be. Yeah, but at least that's open. There's a bench over here? Yeah. At this person's house. Okay. So that's a new checkpoint there. Very close to the bile water area. But where do you go to get to there? Because, like, there's just nothing. We've checked along this wall, along basically this entire floor here. We've checked along this wall, kind of along that ceiling, that wall, that ceiling, that wall and ceiling. I don't know, maybe it's further back, maybe it's like something here, although we kind of checked here, but mostly the upper part, I guess. We checked this wall, I'm pretty sure. Maybe there's something on the ceiling there. I honestly don't see where else they could even be hiding another entrance to that area. I mean, maybe? No. I was gonna say I haven't checked in the water of these areas, but that's at the bottom end. How would you get up here from going down from here? You'd have to cross back over this area, which isn't really possible. That's why I was thinking of going down to it from up here, but that also doesn't really work. I just don't know. I'm running out of ideas. And this is the death trap area here. I don't know. Ow, of course. What? That's not enough. Oh, of course. That place, isn't it? That all seems solid. That's nothing, evidently. Why didn't you grab the wall? I'm pretty sure we've already checked this wall extensively. Unless you can break these. They do have, like, light coming from them. That seems to all be just normal. Okay, you can't pogo off of any of them. Can't break the wood structure. None of that's breakable, like the ceiling. Nothing down here, it looks like. Unless these guys must be here for a reason. All your wishes, all ours. All your will. All your wishes. I think they repeat a lot of stuff. But is there any hint? That kind of looks like something. But I don't think it is. Because, yeah, it doesn't let me grab up there or attack anything up there. Light spot? No. You missed me beating the boss. But now I'm in the perpetual struggle of trying to figure out where the heck the entrance to the flea area is. I'm pretty sure I've checked, like, every single surface between me and the flea area that I can possibly see. None of this looks unstable. Ah. We did it. I think we found it. Ooh. Unless, have we already been here before? No, I don't think we have. Yeah, I just need to hit my head against, like, every single surface. I checked literally every, like, wall, ceiling, floor, corner in between the water and the wall, all over this entire region, and didn't find it. But luckily, I apparently just had to climb upwards on that wall specifically. All just process of elimination, essentially. And yeah, we got the... I don't know what the item does, but we got this thing. So... but now that we've gotten all the fleas, I guess we go back to the flea caravan? Oh man, it's gonna be hard to get back. Because, you know, we don't have any kind of lord vessel. We actually need to get to a stagway. Yeah, I could just save and quit, but... we have some health to work with still. We'll try to just make our way back. Because if I save and quit, that'll take us back to here. And that won't help. There's a mod for bench-to-bench teleportation. I need that mod. I don't know why I hit that thing. Thank you for the silk. It will help me greatly. Yeah, Yeah, my second playthrough is gonna be absolutely, like, amazing. Because we're gonna have all sorts of cool stuff going on. Whoa. Very lucky we didn't get hit by that guy at all. Okay. Almost there. Okay, come on. There we go. Yeah, I feel like the game is held back only by like a few issues, and everything else is great. You know? Everything else, if you just have a few quality of life mods in key areas, all of a sudden the game becomes like absolutely amazing. But without those mods, things can be a little tough. Although I am getting further on this game than I did on Hollow Knight 1, I think. I mean, I did a couple extra things in Hollow Knight 1, but not like all the way up to 118%. And here I'm trying to go into Act 3, which is, you know, post-playthrough content, essentially. Couldn't get the double bounce up to the bell. Unfortunate. Yeah, it's definitely... Oh, hi. I forgot these guys were, like, right here. Anyone else we should talk to first? How about you? I found all the fleas. You've brought them all. Bug, not flea. My work is done. No more searching needed. Our caravan is full. Now my duty must change. To watch, to protect. This new task I am looking much to liking. Alright, how about you? The bellowing sandy land was full of much danger. We was almost lost. Poor Varga to hungry worms as we travel up. Sadly, he is finding way here after all. Is only jest. Grishkin and Varga is great friends. Just like all fleas is being. They really remind me of the goblins from West of Loathing. Just the way they speak. Fleamaster, if your troop is still prepared to travel, I have discovered a cave beyond the citadel, at the edge of some ancient aqueducts. That place may well suit your needs for safety. The trek would be long, but once reached, you will find a sandy shore, free of predators, beside a wide, clear lake. It is as peaceful a place as I've seen throughout these fraught lands. That's it. It must be. Our destination has at last been set. Our journey can continue. True friend of fleas you are, Miss Hornet. That place shall welcome us, no doubt. Will you be joining us for this new journey? But of course. Marvelous, we fleas shall be overjoyed to have your company on the road. Now our new home is calling, we must travel. Alright. All the fleas are home. That's a lot of fleas. That is... They're just absolutely packed in here. Alright. What a beautiful spot you've gifted us, Miss Hornet. Safe apart from the dark and death of the lands beside. A place for fleas to grow smart and strong. Here we shall see our travels end, for in Farloom there could be no finer place to settle. I'm glad the location suits, Fleamaster. It is a calming thing to know these many fleas may survive. Most bugs of Farloom seem destined for far bleaker fates. Indeed, a hopeful future awaits, and only because of yourself and your efforts. To commemorate our arrival, it would be my pleasure to perform a small service for you. I have been learning to sew, and the little fleas have been gathering materials for me. I thought I could add an extra pocket to your tool pouch, to make your travels just a little easier. A trifling favor, much less than you deserve, but still, I hope it meets to your satisfaction. Yeah, I mean, that's good. That's always nice. Fleetopia, huh? Alright then. Okay, so that's where they have... Where they've set up. That must have been tough to get here, for sure. Alright. That's everything I knew to do. Aside from, you know, this thing. Yeah, that's about that. I don't know where to go next. Sentinel quest? Oh yeah, we needed to go talk to the Sentinel. Right, and you said it was at the place. Where's this is pretty far away from everything. All right. That's fine. That's probably why it's so safe. It's because it's so very far away. There's a lot of these guys. Oh, come on. Why do they all do 2 damage? Like, I'm just trying to get back to the frickin' Stagway so I can go where I need to go. Why must you trap me here? And of course. And double, of course. And triple, of course. Okay, now I need to go up here. Yeah, at least it's not bile water. I mean, it still has a lot of the same issues as bile water, but at least it isn't bile water, you know? And we've saved outside of that place. Good. Now we need to go back to the Grand Bellway and take the elevator. And that will take us back to the town, and then the Sentinel quest will probably be there. I don't even know what the quest entails, but should be good. There is indeed a quest here. Attend the Sentinel's request, Hunter in Red. Meet in Halls High, the chamber of its fellows. The way shall be marked. Alright then. This might be the final quest. So the High Halls, I think we can just go there through the elevator. I wonder how people were getting hurt going through the Ventrica. Because we've never had issues with it. Maybe we're just built different. I don't know. Hi. I'm here, Gilded One. I thought I was answering your summons as a friend, or at least an ally, but now that we stand together in this place, I can sense your intent. You mean to raise your blades against me? I am your enemy, then? Defense of the sacred citadel, and the voices that fill it, is the eternal duty of the sentinels. Termination is the necessary fate for all those enthralled by the whispering silk. You believe me haunted, a slave to the pale threads. I think you are more perceptive than that. My silk is my own, as is my will. Unsure is the sentinel, both haunted and innocent, you seem. With regret, the sentinel must test the strength of your will. Alright. Oh, that's a cool attack. Ow. Alright. Not too difficult, but of course, most enemies aren't too difficult when you can just kind of spam slash at them with fast attacks and high damage, as I usually do. By the purity of your will, the clarity of your intent, you are innocent of the silken curse. Failed has the sentinel. Your judgment will it accept? Is this truly failure, Gilded One? You meant to test me, and have done so. I would expect nothing less of a true guardian. The matter is resolved, and there is no need for death. Stand and let us part as friends. Alright. Not too bad. Accept a token of the Sentinel's order. As friends, let us part. Alright. Good. Now back to this thing, I guess. Now I could go back and check the other towns for new quests, but aside from that, oh, we should probably check what she gave us. What was that thing? Was it one of these? No. Okay, it must have been here. Maybe. No, also not here. Did I miss it over here? Is it actually one of these? Because that's what we already had. I don't even know. I must be missing it somewhere because it's either in these or it's over in the inventory. I can't really think of anywhere else it would have put an item like that. Maybe it's not an item. Maybe it's just a thing. Some not corporeal, unless that was a crest? Was that a crest? Why did it just close? There we go. No, it wasn't a crest. And yeah, I'm not sure what else it could be. It was something, though. Let's sit here. I haven't been using that at all. Might as well change it to something I might actually use. I like Threadstorm. I don't know. I haven't had it equipped in a while, but that was the one that I used the most. I guess let's go back here and see if there's new quests at all. And then maybe back to the Bell Heart or whatever. The Bell Town. See if that place has any quests on the message board. And then, of course, Bone Bottom as well. Just triple check to see that we've done everything. So then we go this way back to Grand Bellway or what have you. Then from there, we're just kind of on our own, I guess. Because aside from that, I don't know where else we would go. Bellheart. We know we were ready if the priest in Songclave gives you a brand new quest. Okay. Songclave. So the priest guy, is that the dude that was like the hobo that was there? Ah, new quests here. Alright. Money? Yeah, I can do that. Alright. Trail's End. Child-wielding needle. I have caught fresh scent of my master in those stricken swamps beside the citadel. I ask you now to follow, to meet together at Trail's End. Alright. End of her quest line, I guess. Good to know. I'm also going to just really quick stop by Bone Bottom and see if there's something there. Because if I have more quests to do, I might as well get them all. But then, aside from that, I guess we just go to the swamps beside the citadel, which... What would that be? The putrefied ducts? Please don't tell me it's bile water. I mean, it's kind of beside the citadel, but... Yep, nothing. Alright. So yeah, I mean, swamps beside... Because this is the citadel, and beside it would be here. And it is kind of swampy. So I guess we go that way? Let's see, what's the exact wording of it? It'd probably have been easier to go the other way around. Oh, in Bilewater, of course. Of course, Bilewater. Why is it always Bilewater? Alright. Bilewater it is. So, does Act 3 have, like, its own zones to explore? Or is it all just kind of, like, squeezed in the furthest reaches of the other places we've already been in the other acts? Because I can't even imagine where else... like, all of Act 3 would even fit. Unless it's just, like, really short, but I don't think it is. Pretty sure you were saying it was kind of sizable. A good handful of new content. Yeah, that's confusing. Okay, I think we need to go up here. Alright, she goes up there. Of course, we've already done all this parkour so very many times. So, we kind of already know exactly how to get through all this. Luckily. Where does she get all these rings? Like, that's a serious question. Like, you know, making a ring like that isn't easy. You know, it takes material, it takes time, and someone had to forge it. And she just kind of like keeps leaving them all over the frickin' place. It's like... I don't know. Should go in there or up here? I'm gonna say up here. Might have been over the other way, but if it isn't over here, then we know exactly where it would be. I think the bench is over here, right? Be nice to have a little checkpoint. Six bosses, you say? That is a significant amount of content for sure. Come on. Why are you like this? Of course. Okay, now you... That's a long jump. Come on, man. Okay. Got through all of them, but now the trail is very cold. Let's go back down and just see if we can follow it again from the bottom. Okay, it goes this way. I wouldn't have expected that, so it's a good thing that I double checked. One of you out here. Interesting. I don't think I've seen that before. Pretty sure I only ever saw those guys in the boss fight. Okay, where next? Right? Did I lose the path? No, here it is. For to follow the trail accurately through so many enemies. Oh, there's another one. Good. Where are you going? Why is she able to do all these freaking acrobatic stuffs? And why are you right there in the way of me? Okay, that goes up that way. I'm gonna reset the area real quick, just not have to deal with them. Okay. There we go. So I've already been in here before, I'm pretty sure. No, I guess there was a wall there that you broke that now we are able to go further in. Interesting. Regular water, good. Get in the water. Hi. How goes it? Push Shanka, hornet-wielding nail, for that is your name, is it not? I've heard it spoken in this land with reverence. I had hoped you would accept my summons. In these moments, one is good, but two is best. I would not deny the wish, Chakra. A somber ceremony seemed likely at this trail's end. I'm sadly proven correct. This, then, is your master? The fiercest of my tribe. Here she lies. I called her master, true, but she was mother just as much. More by far than the bug who bore me. Among the many marvels of this kingdom, she found a fine place to meet her end. Ended by age, my tribe would call that shame, but I see only strength unbeaten. Even as her shell betrayed her, she walked this kingdom's breadth. It was her trail followed that allowed me to share witness to its dignity. Hornet-wielding nail, you too have journeyed these many paths as my master before us. Join me now for her song sending. It is time for her soul to walk beyond her shell. Alright then. Good quest. Another achievement. For sharing this moment, I shall have you accept a gift, one I had believed I would never pass. You would take these rings and the learnings to make more. They are built of a clever method devised by my master, and will crush crush hard this kingdom's toughest shell. Use them, and she is remembered. My thanks, Chakra. To gain a tool so defined by its owner, I am much grateful. They shall prove a great aid on my own journey. Alright, well I guess we now know how to make them. I was just wondering about that earlier. Any other secrets? No. Well then, I suppose that is that. Act 3 might be accessible now. We'll go back to Songclave and see, I suppose. Kinda crazy that you need to do, like, everything else before Act 3 comes available. Let's go this way. Yeah, those guys didn't used to show up as just random dudes before I beat the boss, I'm pretty sure. And now they're kind of just everywhere. What was the last bench I sat at? That was way back at the place, wasn't it? So if I like quit and come back, I think I should be back at like the stag station, right? Hopefully. Because that would save us like a solid 5 minutes of traversing the zone. Oh, sad. When did we stop here? Oh, we stopped here while going after her, but not like on the way up to the boss. Because we just did like a pit stop here to have a checkpoint. But going from here, it's not easier than the other way, but it's not any harder either. Could we go down? We could go down that way. Would this be easier? Seems like it. It's pretty easy. Oh, now we're here. Okay. Give me your silk. Ow. Okay then, that was one way to interpret those inputs. Not necessarily the right way, but you know, it was a way to do it. So we're not gonna judge the game on it not actually taking those inputs. Okay, Grand Bellway, and then we take the elevator, and then talk to the guy, the hermit guy that doesn't like to be disturbed over here. But at the same time, every time I walk past him, he's like, "Oi, oi," you know. He's definitely an odd one. You have anything to say to me? You keep it all that helping, you're gonna start inspiring it in others. Best you think serious about what effect you might be causing, Bellringer. Too much hope could prove a dangerous thing, especially for all these bugs starved for so long. Starved of it so long. Or starved so long of it. Sir, I have opened the way above these halls and bested the White Knight that stood as guardian. Child of the monarch, she claimed herself at the end, and her shell suggested it true, a being born purely from silk woven tight. That such a feat is possible. I have seen life woven from silk before, but tiny, transient, never like this. Aye, Bellringer, you've slain a marvel indeed. Well, flawed marvel at least. One to keep far from she was, lest for us mortals, least for us mortal sorts. Look of a child and a mind to match, but hers been up wandering the citadel longer than most. The way he talks is kind of hard to read, and like, it's like you read over it, and you don't know what the heck he's saying, but then by the time you get to the end, in the context, it all makes sense, but then you realize you've read it wrong, because when you're reading it out of context, it doesn't make any sense. Anyway, even in its long silence, way fore you came and roused its ire, might have seen herself this place's protector, keeping it clean and quiet as she did. Course quiet meant most crossing her path found a painful end from her pin. I'd be saying thanks for the slaying, but with all the other husks now awoken and enraged, a bug's chances ain't grown by much. Don't think I ain't seeing it, Bellringer. A whole lot of helping you've been up to, both here and down below. It's a strange mantle you're taking for yourself, seeing all them bugs saved and wishes promised. You find it strange, sir? I've found some solace in the service, and the rewards received have proved a boon on my journey. Aye, but it ain't your place now, is it? I see well what you are, weaver and more. It's below your station. You ain't no common sort meant for carrying on us low folk. I could say the same for you, who still chooses to remain cowled. You continue to pose as only a simple pilgrim. Don't you think it's past time you ceased this performance? Leave off, old one. Permit a bug their small disguise. It's been a pleasant thing to play simple, and I weren't calling for change, even if you seem insistent on bringing it. Change was unavoidable, sir. Whether I arrived or not. The monarch stirs, its threads stretch far. My presence only accelerates the inevitable. So where are you hoping for, eh? Planning to usurp, to perch above us all as queen? Build up our hopes only to string us all in your own beastly web? Such is the way of weavers and gods both. What's that you got there, Bellringer? Stole someone else's soul for yourself? You speak of the remnant I found in the muck-choked caves beside the citadel? This is soul siphoned from a once powerful bug. It's only a thin mix now, but there is still some strength left. At peak, their talents must have been impressive. Aye, they was that. I knew the bug in its prime. A long time back, braver than most, and as little a fan of the citadel as you yourself. Went seeking alliance with those basic bugs of the swamps. Thought they'd both gain from the union, scheming defiance or some such stupidity. Now he's as dead as he was daft. Don't go trying to make friends in Farloom, Bellringer. Nothing good comes of it. Here they limply lie, the castaways and the disillusioned and the used up. It's a sorry settlement you've summoned, Miss Bellringer, and a blasted bother for me. Not sure we have anything to offer them, not even hope. Okay, that's all he has to say now. So, does that mean that there's still more to do? Because he had a lot of new voice lines reacting to certain things that I had done, but now he has no more to say. Yeah, healing supplies. How about you? Right here's the only safety you'll find. Yeah, yeah. I mean, they're... That's new. Ugh. How do you get down there again? We need to go into the entrance of the Whispering Vaults, which would require going this way, approximately. And then up here. Then we can go across this way. And then if we go into the Cogwork Core, we could then head down and right. Right? Yeah. Oof. I forgot how difficult it was to go back downwards in these areas. Okay. Then if we go approximately this way, then we will be able to go through this tunnel, which takes us straight to the room that the guy was in. Approximately. Alright then. Oh, so that's what doing that did. I was wondering what that place, you know, activating the lights in that, or activating the lights in that room, what it did. Evidently it just spawned a new boss in here, which is something I never finished. Alright. Was that it? That's all you got, huh? That's a bit weird. So how do I push that one? Because yeah, that one's pushable. Yet I don't know how to get to the other side of it. I don't think I ever have. No, I think it was in the way and you push it out of the way. Okay. That makes sense. I thought it was blocking something over there. So what did that do for us exactly? I mean, it was a fight, so maybe that was important for us. Oh, accidentally closed that. We could go talk to the guy over here. We have some new prayer thing. What's it? Psalm cylinders. Hello. What is she? What has she brought it? More treasures waiting on a keeper's insight? Yes, the sacred cylinders of our holy citadel. Pass them, give them now, she must. Of course. That's why I'm here. Alright. So what else would there be to do? I mean, maybe that last little fight area was the last thing needed. I don't know. Well, let's go back to the secret room that these guys came from and see if there's just anything in here now. No, all seems about the same. Well, let's head back to the song place and see if that has done the trick. If not, then I don't know what to tell us. We're just kind of screwed. Oh yeah, but we can go around to the right. And then up, and that takes us straight back to the town. What about now? No. Same thing. But if I sit down and then talk to you? Nope. Same thing. Okay. And I don't think we have any more quests coming in any of the places. I mean, maybe we do. Maybe after talking to that guy, things have changed, but we were just at all the towns. What else is there? Do we have to go beat the final boss again? I don't know. Because, yeah, that's... Oh, yeah, there was the bell down here. I don't know what to do with that. I don't think we ever figured that one out. Did we get any items that would correlate to being able to open one of those? In a home. I know there's an achievement to get your own bell home. I don't know where you do that. I feel like I've been everywhere, but there's still a few things that just don't, like, add up. And a few things that we don't figure out. So it's like, where are they hiding? Where could they possibly be hiding? I mean, everywhere seems explored. It's just kind of odd. We have no more fleas. The fleas are done. We could go back to the weave nest. Might be something new there. We got a few memory lockets since we were last there. Pavo. Who is Pavo? Sounds familiar. Is it the Bellheart? Yeah, Bellheart singing person, right? Brain works sometimes. Cause yeah, that might be one of the missing steps that we haven't done. There's so many just like random NPCs that I don't talk to very often. Like Pavo, it's like he was just some random dude prancing around the center of town. I never really gave it much thought. Hi. Your continued help to Bellheart has not gone unnoticed, Miss Traveler. In these terrible times, it's rare enough to see any wish granted. Now to see such care come from a stranger, why, that's simply unheard of. Once you get the house, talk to the Bellheart merchant for multiple house upgrades. Oh, nice. I have seen the scale of suffering wrought across Farloom, Pavo, and I will admit, fulfilling these requests may do little to affect the cause. Even still, I have found it a rewarding task. To aid another, the small warmth of it, I had almost forgotten. Welcome, welcome, travelers all, of course. Oh, there's another quest. It's just a donation. All right. Sure. How about now? No. How about I sit down and then talk to you? What if I reload the area and talk to you? Nope. Well, I don't know what else to do about that. Well, in the meantime, I could do a delivery. Queen's egg. That's new. Where does that go? Queen's egg to where? Sure. It's a new one. We has got requested times a many for this. A queenie egg those eaters of silk. Wish from big sticky creature, near many roaches caged, wants it munchly. The creature, I have met them, a timid fawning sort. Goes to the servant in the end of Sinner's Road. Nonetheless, their tending of silk eaters can be a benefit for me. If a queen delivered could improve their harvest, I too would gain from the trade. Okay. So, we're going over there. This is a whole new route, for sure. But going up into Sinner's Road, honestly, we have done that run a lot more than going up into the Citadel, so I can do it. I don't know, is this like a regular delivery, or is this a special thing that I have to do? Although this one doesn't seem to deteriorate. Kind of interesting. And of course, you unforgivable worm man. Constantly trying to get in my way. Gives a permanent upgrade to their service. Okay. And it did say, like, you know, wish promised or something. So it seems like it is sort of an actual quest. Not just, you know, not just something that you do. I don't know if they all say that, because I haven't done any of the deliveries other than the gourmand one. I'm trying to be careful. I don't know if, like, how it takes damage. I'm kind of just running off the same rules as the rasher. Reset their aggro. Getting past this guy kind of sucks. Reset aggro again. Yeah, not being on a time limit certainly makes this a lot more of a chill delivery. Okay, come on. Oh, it can take 4 hits. That's what it means. Okay. Oh, and he's just at the bottom of here. So it's overall less durable, but it doesn't lose durability with time. That's a fair trade, I'd say. I. Sir, I have brought a queen's egg at request of Belhart's couriers. It was a hazardous journey, but the creature inside has made it here alive. How sublime to think that my dear mistress would be the one to deliver the precious package. I had feared for the competence of those feeble couriers. It surprises me to know that you correspond with them. I must wonder where else you go and who else you speak to after you scurry back up into the darkness. My whispers travel far, mistress. You need not worry yourself with my comings and goings. All I do is in your service. And now, please, something. I pressed space too quickly. I think it was about giving the egg. With this, so caringly delivered by our mistress, our nest can be expanded. Alright. Ah, that is bigger. It is done. Our nest is larger, and the little queen begins her toil. More morsels can I grow for you now. Are you pleased with me, my mistress? You are diligent at your work, and you have raised no claw against me. If it remains so, I will have no reason to be displeased. Then my work will continue, for I am ever your devoted slave. Alright, so do I just like grab these? Interesting. The morsel I grew worthy, you must consume, and become stronger. This is how I will serve my mistress while you hunt. I will prepare morsels, always preparing them for my mighty mistress. Continue this work if it pleases you, sir, but do not call me your mistress, for I am not. But you are, mistress. You are strong, and I am weak. A slave. Always your slave. Alright, yeah, fun with that. So that's that done. I guess let's go back to Bell Place and see if the Pavo person has anything new to say. That certainly was a good distraction for a while to let the whole thing like reset, or however it works. Am I going this way? Yeah. You go down. Unfortunate. Alright. Let's just reset any aggro we had, but we don't really need to stay there. Go back down this way. Ow. Unlucky. Might as well sit down. Maybe talk to this guy. See, is this person back? They are. Miss Grown-Up has hunted much. So soon is time for new to venture out, she thinks. Keep your sights keen, for to meet in the wilds would be great. Okay. Good for you. How about you? You have anything to say? Care for a drink, traveler? My nectar's got a kick that'll warm your shell in these sodden climates. I can get stuff from you? I actually don't think I ever talked to you without there being a quest. Okay. It's only those few stronger pilgrims that survive to reach my home now. Farloom's curse claims the rest, poor sods, left to wander. I do sometimes get to wondering. Yeah, wondering. Wandering would have an A. Is it the dregs of their own mind that is... their own mind in there keeping them walking, or something else entirely? Alright, well, you don't have anything, like, useful to say, so we're gonna just move on. Back to the Bell Place. Dang worm guy. Worm guy is like right up there with the bell throwy ones. I have an absolute vendetta against him. He sucks. Also, what happens if I call the person here? Why can I even call them here? Because this is where the boss was. She was never, like, in this spot. I don't think. Hornet-wielding needle. With my master's passing, I have resolved to improve my skills that, in time, I may match her prime. Much work I must do to achieve that goal. I have found this wide, bare stone fine ground to train on which to train. Would you spar with me now? Raise that blade and test my rings. You may prove my greatest challenge yet. I mean, yeah, sure. Gladly, Chakra. Upon this stone, let us test our shells. She is very, like, fast and very all over the place. Yeah, that moveset is really... Although I was gonna say, I didn't actually, like, die the same way that you usually do. You recover quickly. Already my ring markers have faded. Or ring marks have faded from your shell. If you're prepared, let us duel again. Yeah, sure. Certainly, your moveset is difficult to get used to. But not impossible. I'm sure. And I have no healing. I don't know if this is a necessary fight either, but I don't even know if I can beat her. Although it'd probably be bad to try to go into third act without being able to beat her, you know? Probably much harder things out there than she. She just is so freaking fast. Ow. That ring throw behind her is always so hard to, like, it makes it so there's not really an opening there. I guess there could be a pogo opening, maybe? Yeah, it only ever shoots behind her, even if I'm above her. So maybe that's the secret to that. There we go. Yeah, just had to figure out the moveset. But that's a tough moveset, like, seriously. Hi. Undak, well struck. To face the fury of your weapon in a true battle would be an experience indeed. I would gladly duel again, if you have time for it. No, not right now. I'm always eager to learn, but for now my task calls me away. Bakelo. Answer to your tasks, then. My rings shall await your return. Now, there's another thing that I just remembered that I haven't done yet. And that is the guy. My brother told me that there was... You seem to actually want to talk to me. But the guy that does the dice, my brother said there's actually a way to beat him. And that is technically a quest, I think. Maybe. It's something to do, so I might go do that. Anyway, Miss Traveler, thanks to your valiant contributions, our little town's starting to feel like its old self again. Bad news about that guy? Oh, can I not get that anymore? That's unfortunate. Homes have been hoisted and the square shines. I've seen the changes myself, Pavo. It is pleasing to hear my contributions have not been in vain. Indeed, your generosity is a guide for others. We've only one thing now sorely missing. Bugs. What is a town without its residents? Age, scarcity, deadly thread. Belheart is beset by endless ills. Now there's just us remaining few as you've met. In recognition of your noble efforts, and as one small step to solving the problem, I have decreed a grand gift should be given. A bell home of your very own. A place to reflect, a bed to lay in. It's hanging up there at the top, beside our good pin master. I have no plans to settle, Pavo, but for now my task in Farloom remains, and while it does, a residence may prove useful. Of course, your fortitude inspires us all, and if trouble ever descends anew, it surely won't hurt to have a resident warrior close at claw. Alright, well thank you for that. We will... I kind of want to go check out what the guy is up to. I think he was over here, right? Pretty sure. I want to go check him first. Then we could come back and do the house stuff. Let's see, it's a blasted steps. They're down here, right? Yeah. Hi. Oh, I got the dice anyway. Okay. Well, I guess I don't need to learn how to beat him in the game because he's just kind of dead. That's unfortunate. But at least I got the dice. That's good. Back to Belheart. Alright, now we can check out the house. You guys have any other special deliveries going on? Ah, liquid lacquer. We'll do that maybe in a minute. A locked bell home. Yes. Alright, achievement. Assemble materium. Yeah, sure. I don't know what that does, but I'll do it. Huh. Interesting. Silk. Fine thread spun from the soul of its creator, highly coveted for its remarkable strength and mystical properties, used to heal wounds, extend life, and weave powerful runes. Shell shards, hardened fragments of shell and bone, used in crafting of tools and traps. Rosaries. Beads carved from various materials, used as a measure of faith, and traded as currency. Each is etched with a fine pattern design. Shell rosaries. Beads carved from polished shell, the finer material reflects their increased value. Pearl rosaries, gleaming pearl carved over with intricate markings, the rarest and most highly valued rosaries in all of Farloom. Mossberries, sweet fruit that grows in moist environments, its seeds are toxic to most creatures. Interesting. Mossberry stew, thick syrupy soup of mossberries and druidic herbs, sweet and aromatic, but poisonous to most creatures. A simple garment worn by several pilgrims over the ages, torn, tattered, and repaired many times over. Flintstone, long burning rock from the base of Farloom, mined and used by the Citadel in its forgings. Flint gem is a gem-like organ taken from a flint beetle, produces incendiary sparks when abraded, and may explode if cracked or dropped. Craft metal, rare element found naturally within the rock and bone of Farloom, used by skilled craft bugs in the construction of tools and trinkets. Spine core, flexible fiber from within a horker's spine, or a hoker's hawker? Hoker. Hocher. I don't know. Can be woven into garments and accessories by a skilled seamstress. There's a few of these things. Not that many. Crown fragment, large spike of bone collected from a defeated skull tyrant. Horn fragment, hard chunk of horned shell collected from a defeated savage beast fly. I hate the savage beast flies. Finely forged bell made from a gleaming metal, probably silver. Bile gland of a rare Sylphian slug. Talented pinmasters can use the glistening liquid within to improve a blade's sharpness. Liquid life seed, possessed of remarkable regenerative qualities, a substance foreign to Farloom introduced by the alchemist Xolotl. Xylotl? Yeah, Xylotl. Tattered pelt taken from the body of a craw bug, fragile and drab. It is considered to have few practical uses. The core of a flower formed around the body of a consumed wood wasp secretes a sticky sap that the wasps subsist on. Roach guests. Fresh innards of a muck roach, tough and slimy with a rank odor, unpalatable to most. Fragile egg containing a young silk-eater queen. Though the queen cannot gather silk itself, with time and care it could be raised to breed more silk eaters. Fatty meat of indeterminate origin. Once prepared, it will quickly spoil if not stored properly. Vintage nectar. High quality nectar of a long-lived aphid, kept in storage over many lifetimes to allow a complex maturation. Pickled muck maggot. Pungent delicacy preserved in roach brine. The most famous creation of the disgraced chef Luigi. That's just what we're gonna call him. Tough furred seed from the center of a corpora cluster. Stale to taste, but strong with grounded seasoning. Hard forged spines, intended for use in heavy machinery, and able to pierce through even the toughest shell. Garment gifted to pilgrims on admittance to the citadel. Its thick weave offers additional protection against cold or wind and cold. Gelatinous organ collected from a defeated brood mother. And then seared organs. It has been seared in a way that noticeably affects the flavor. It has been diced into fine chunks, and it has been cleanly speared through, but is otherwise intact. Okay, well, now we know the definitions and descriptions of all the items in the game. That is good. Hi. Oh, it's a new quest. Well, welcome to you, our newest resident. I hope you're finding a new home to your taste. It is a finely forged bell, madam. I am fortunate to have a safe space to rest, even if my stay here may be short. However long you're with us, I've been holding on to some fine goods that'll cozy up your home. This stuff ain't for the riffraff winding through, but a fellow bellharder deserves the finest. Alright. I can probably afford most of this. We got you've a good solid bell up there, though its surface is showing its age. Why not have us paint it fresh, a protective coat and a little flair? Ooh, I like this color. The perfect choice. Your bell's about to be looking the finest in town. Your work started straight away. Made a good start on the painting, resident. Give us a little more time and your bell will be shining like new. Also, what is this? Oi, I'm wishing for that bothersome bell ringer. That you reading this? Head up top side the shrine. Might we two should have a little chat. Okay, I assume this is the start of Act 3. Gleam lights. Ooh, definitely. For sure. Fine purchase we made. Allow us a moment and we'll get it set up in your bell home. It's like the cozy lights in a Lethal Company. You gotta get them. You know? Then I think we needed a little bit more. So we will do what we have done not in a long time and open a rosary. Oh, we need a little bit more even. Open a second rosary. This is unprecedented in the last, like, 10 hours of gameplay. There haven't been many shops that I haven't been able to buy out in the last long while. Alright, now we have a desk or something. Was it a bench or a desk? I don't know. And we got a fresh coat of paint and some lighting. Oh, that's a nice paint color out there. Oh, we got the cozy lights. Where's my Oh, it just is a more cozy situation. Oh, it allows us to see more. Faded parchment containing the last words of a lost pilgrim. Till I die here in the dark, in the damp dark, that then join those poor sods, trapped to stumble, aimless and empty until their limbs fall to dust. So much suffering. Are we truly chosen, or have we sinned unknowing and now are punished for it? Full chamber to the kingdom of the white worm, claimed the weaver, in half part, last of their line, sense strong with silk, resistance anticipated, quell with rune cage. Alright. Good. It is nice to have a little house. Painting isn't done yet, but that's fine. And now, I think it's this way. There we go for the bellway, right? No. Oh, the bellway is in the house. I keep forgetting that. It's down and left. Like, in, down, and left. Not just left. There we go. Okay. Now, we're probably gonna end it here, approximately. I'm probably gonna go to the Grand Bellway, go to the elevator, and elevator myself over to the town, because I assume with this quest is the start of Act 3. And we can start that next time and see what the heck that has to offer. And I am scared. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to do it. Like, from what I've heard, Act 3 is no joke. So, is this guy hoying at us? He is. Alright. So, we'll leave that there. And we'll be back to this to probably die horribly and painfully next time. Because, yeah, it seems about right. So, yeah. I suppose that I will see you guys next time, which will be... What day is it exactly? Is it Friday? Saturday? Probably Friday, right? Most likely. Let's see. Just quit out of the game. Yeah, it's Friday. So I'll be back tomorrow. Play some Act 3 of this. And we'll do well. Wait, how do I only have half of the achievements? All silk hearts. I haven't done that. Let's do all of Harlem's Lost Fleas. Wait, we haven't done that yet? Oh, there must be fleas in Act 3. Right. I need another crest. 2 more maps, apparently. Another silk skill. Another 3 spool fragments. Another 5 mask shards. Another 10 tools. I know where a couple of those are. 100% completion. Hunter's Memento. Complete the game in under 5 hours. I'm not going to be able to do that. 100% game completion and finish the game in under 30 hours. Not going to be able to do that. Finish the game in Steel Soul mode. And 100% Steel Soul mode. And then 12 hidden achievements. Okay. Interesting. There aren't any fleas in Act 3. Well, I got all the fleas that the guy showed me. And the caravan moved to its final destination. It seemed pretty final, so why do I not have the thing? I guess there's still lost fleas somewhere that just they don't show up from the guy's tracking, and I don't know. Mushka again. I don't know. I talked to them again and they were like, the caravan is full and my job is done. Now I must become protector instead of, tracker. They did that whole spiel, and that seemed pretty final, that there were no more fleas in the world. Although I guess I went to some new areas. No, I haven't really gone to new areas since talking to them. So I don't know. I have no idea. I guess we'll just continue on into Act 3 and see what happens. More exploration is obviously necessary. But yes, we have to do some AC, get us them writs of refuge, so I shall end the stream and all will be good. So yeah, see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye.